Vipeach. Get ratchet, take it straight to the cage from the daddy. Subliminal talk, never at me. Pick a hole up that I don't like, put it in my backseat. Niggas take a flight like a track me. What's this about? My name in their mouth like a Betsy. Hoes don't wanna be first with me, they wanna get close so they can start a rap beat. Had a few haters, but the game gone. See oars right now, let them burn like brimstone. You a fuckboy, I don't wanna be friend. He out here crying cause I put you in a friend zone. Probably on the beach with a 10. He has some lies, but I'm a little freak on cam. I don't compete with no man, it's Vipeach. Y'all better get with the program. Everybody talk, but they ain't real. Done been through it all, so I can't feel. Heard a few hoes that I make moves. That's cool, bitch. Why you on stand still? I don't pay attention cause they been a waste. Hey, gon' hate when you're homeless, bitch, go get a plate. These hoes rap, I innovate. He can talk all he want, bitch, gon' tell you how this piece tastes. Ha! What's poppin'? Big gun, new scope, I'm locked in. Who cares? I got me. I don't know who you talking to, but not me. Got options, not no cap, no flogging. Back and forth like pro boxing. Y'all bitches just swear y'all poppin'. Y'all couldn't even wear my stockings. Ho. I know these hoes fake, that's a wig and a costume. Swear they ain't mad, but I guess I had got to him. I ain't even gonna say hi to him. Talk business on chit chat, tell her what's up. After that, she gon' feel the impact. VIP on your bitch ass, no luck. These hoes washed up, dish rag, no clothes on, just a peacoat. Somebody ass Jack, doesn't hurt when I deep dope. It's Vipeach though. I never talk my shit, I would be broke. No chill, move from the net to the ville. Baby, I'll catch it for real. They don't do fashion like me, keep it 100. Get a whole snack for the free, bitch. What's poppin'? Big gun, new scope, I'm locked in. Who cares? I got me. I don't know who you talking to, but not me. Got options, not no cap, no flogging. Back and forth like pro boxing. Y'all bitches just swear y'all poppin'. Y'all couldn't even wear my stockings. Ho. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. What's poppin'? Yeah. Vipeach. No feelings. In the city, ain't nobody fucking with me. Your man's gon' give me brain like you tryna make me witty. Shawty like the bread, if it's money, then I'm with it. Get it, then I fled, time to hit another city. All my angles pretty, but baddest in the city. He gon' give me brain like you tryna make me witty. Shawty like the bread, if it's money, then I'm with it. Get it, then I fled, time to hit another city. Oh shit. I'm in my boss bitch mode, the baddest that ever did it before. COVID mode, contagious to all you hoes. No, I'm not your lady, get paper on the daily. Boys, fuck you, pay me, man, that hate and shit, that shit was never in me. I ain't average, I leveled up, they envy me. He already know he winning, cause he fucking with Peach. It's getting really hard to tell a real friend from a leech. Yeah, they all want a piece, but I'm way out of their league. Preach. I got drip, I got sauce, Vipeach, lick me clean, make me cream, make me scream, make me scream. All my angles pretty, but baddest in the city. He gon' give me brain like he tryna make me witty. Shawty like the bread, if it's money, then I'm with it. Get it, then I fled, time to hit another city. Don't hit my line, ain't got time, I'm too busy trying to find a route. Trying to play me like a thought, had to rip his heart out. Didn't think I could do it, that's right, they slept on me. 1 year later, hottest in the 513. Tryna copy me, I ain't no puzzle piece. Too busy chasing my dream, now who work harder than Peach? But baddest in the city, ain't nobody fucking with me. Your man's gon' give me brain like you tryna make me witty. Shawty like the bread, if it's money, then I'm with it. Get it, then I fled, time to hit another city. All my angles pretty, but baddest in the city. He gon' give me brain like he tryna make me witty. Shawty like the bread, if it's money, then I'm with it. Get it, then I fled, time to hit another city. Deuces, man. You quit fucking playing with me like I ain't one of the hardest working rappers in Cincinnati, man. Quit playing with me, Vipeach. Can I please talk to my busted baby real quick? Hey, yo, Plies, I heard you like snow bunnies. Forget about Brittany, get you a peach. Cause I love to be choked. Yeah, Via, peach. Love me a boy that know how to choke. Grab my neck, yeah, choke me up. Love me a boy that know how to choke. Grab that neck, yeah, squeeze his throat. Tongue in my mouth, cause I like it like that. Slap my ass, slowly hit it from the back. Oh, right there, daddy, take it, please. Grab my neck till I can't breathe. Look me in my eyes when I'm on my knees. Squeeze me, bite me, I like it rough. Hands on my neck when I'm on top. I'ma ride that dick till he fall in love. Ride that dick till he fall in love. Come here, little baby, let me whisper in your ear. I'ma tell you something you might wanna hear. Grab that rope, yeah, tie me up. Talk me through it till I get that nut. Damn, she nasty, goddamn it, she a freak. That your ex can't do it like me. He ain't never had nobody like P. Put a smile on my face, make me say cheese. Got me biting on my lip and sucking on my teeth. Got the bed all wet, make it change them sheets. Make me scream, make me scream. He said, don't you run from me, baby, come here. He wanna hit this good pussy right here. Forget about a Britney and get you a piece. Heard you like snow bunnies, you can fuck me on the beach. Fuck me on the beach. Choke me, baby, one more time. He wanna bust it wide open till I squirt or cream. The way I talk should be the girl of his dream. You wanna hit it every day, turn him into a fiend. This the type of pussy that I push you to sleep. Put your hand on my neck, one hand on my waist, and I grind real slow, then I pick up the pace. Reverse cowgirl, let me ride that face, ride that face, ride that face. Love me a boy that know how to choke. Grab my neck, yeah, choke me up. Love me a boy that know how to choke. Grab that neck, yeah, squeeze his throat. Tongue out my mouth, cause I like it like that. Slap my ass, only hit it from the back. Oh, right there, that take it, please. Grab my neck till I can't breathe. Look me in my eyes when I'm on my knees. Squeeze me, bite me, I like it rough. Hands on my neck when I'm on top. I'ma ride that dick till he fall in love. I'ma ride that dick till he fall in love. Fall in love. Fall in love. Choke me up. Class, I'd love to invite you to come perform at my annual Peach Fest. If you're interested, hit me up. Can I please talk to my busted baby real quick? Hey, yo, Flies, I heard you like snow bunnies.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Dre Will, Big Funny, man. Put it on the table podcast. What it do? What's up, man?
What's up with everybody? It's your boy Comedian Big Funny, man. Just so comedian don't mean everything a joke, but I can make it funny for you. We back, baby, with another one.
Back.
And we about to put it on the table.
We about to put it on the table, man. We got a special guest today, Vipeach. If you could, I think mic is muted. Yes.
Yeah, go on here, Miss Lady.
All right, we good? We good?
Yeah, we good.
We are good. What's going on? What's going on? Thank you for being a part of the Put It on the Table podcast. What's going on?
Thank you for having me. I'm good. How are y'all?
We doing good.
We good in Cincinnati, even though it's been raining like a motherfucker. But
I know.
Where you
I heard some tornadoes today.
That shit came. The sun came back out. You know what I'm saying? But where out of feeling? Where you at right now?
I'm in Tampa, Florida.
Okay.
Feeling good as shit.
So go ahead and introduce yourself and let the people know where you actually from.
Yeah, so I am born and raised from Cincinnati. I moved. I've lived several different places, but I most recently moved away about 2 years ago. Okay. I was living in Nashville for about a year, and then I've been here in Florida since last July. But I'm a music artist. I'm all the things. You know, I'm a rapper, singer. I do all the genres. I feel like I'm a concert producer. I produced over 16 concerts by myself, funded by myself.
Wow. Damn.
Including hosting Twista in our city as well. I have
Twista?
Yeah, I brought Twista for my birthday for Peach Bash. And I have produced over 12 music videos. I have about 7 singles out right now. I'm a model, been modeling for 5 years. I teach modeling. I had a modeling
crew up there called Platinum Peach Models for a while when I was living in Cincinnati, and just mentoring, teaching how to get into the business and stuff. So I have a podcast as well called Speaking Your Truth, Untold Stories of Abuse. Try to set a platform to bring awareness to domestic violence, as I was a victim of domestic violence, which kind of sparked my art journey ever since. So yeah, I do all the things.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
You do a whole bunch of shit. Like you ever watch Living Color?
Huh?
You ever watch In Living Color?
Yes.
You like one of them motherfuckers Jamaicans, like, hey man, you only got 2 jobs, you lazy lima bean. I got 19 jobs. You know what I'm saying?
All the streams of income. You know what
I can dig it.
One of them things don't hit.
What'd you say?
I said one of them gonna hit.
Yes, they are. They are. And also, so what made you move from Cincinnati?
So, you know, I first want to debunk that first rumor. I feel like that there was a lot of people that wanted to think that they ran me out the city, but it's completely false. I had been planning my move down to Fort Campbell, Kentucky, 6 months before I actually moved. My daughter's dad is still. I was in the military for 6 years. And he is still currently military, and he lives at the base down there. And it was a point in time where my daughter was kind of struggling, and I felt like she had never lived with her dad before, experienced what that's like. And I was in a position to go down there. I felt like, Nashville would be more opportunities for my music, more opportunities for me to grow. So it just made sense for me to kind of start. Me and him and her, her dad were reconciling and just becoming platonic so that we could raise our daughter. So I moved down there for that particular reason. It just so happened that a bunch of things happened in Cincinnati around that time that I was moving, that made it kind of seem like I left for that reason. But for my daughter and my career is why I moved.
Well, let's talk about your career first, your music.
Yeah, but I was about to say, put that shit on the table.
Yeah,
but before we get into it, how long you been doing this shit, and when did you start? You know what I'm saying?
So I've been doing music for 3 years, and I've been building my Peach brand, which is like my logo and all the things on my shirt, for 14 years.
That's what's up.
And like I said, the modeling for 5, but music was the last piece.
Okay, man. I was listening to your songs during the before we came on, and we was like, man, this is fire.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah,
Since we're gonna talk about the songs we were listening to before we came on, I heard you say something about Plies and like he like white girls and stuff like that and everything. Like what's up with snow buddies? You know what I'm saying? So what came about that though? How inspired?
And how you getting hooked up with Plies?
Yeah. So Plies, about 3 months ago, I think maybe. He posted me on his Instagram and his Twitter. After I remade his song Choke. I was actually in Cincinnati when he dropped it, and I was leaving, and I was like, oh, I really like this song. I like to be choked, and I'm gonna be shy about it. And I was like, I want to remake this song, and it just so happens that before that all conspired, like I had actually been manifesting because I try to throw a concert every year. And,
hold on. When you said manifesting, you ain't talking about manifesting being choked, is you?
Well, I kind of manifested that too because Plies actually choked me at his concert.
Okay, that's what's up.
He did. I put that on my daughter. I don't have video or nothing, but I know in my heart that it happened, and I can die happy. So, but I've been trying to book Plies. I had decided in August. I was like getting prepared. I planned this a year in advance, just like I did with Twisted. I worked a whole year trying to get Twisted to the city, and I decided I wanted to book Plies for my next concert, and I knew I had to start interacting with him, making sure he knew who I was and who my face was. So I started really interacting with him on Instagram a lot and following him and paying attention, and I noticed that he made fun of Britney Spears a lot. So I was like, man, he like his white girls. Like, quit playing with me.
So you said they wanted some of the milk bone, huh? I was a
So I had to throw that in there, but I was performing here in Tampa, and I also didn't even know that Plies actually lives here in Tampa and records here. And I
Okay.
didn't even know that. I just had decided I like Plies and I wanted to book him. And just so happened I was performing, and Plies' engineer was at the show that I was performing at. And he hit me up the day after and was like, "Hey, I really like your music and your performance. You should come record." I didn't know it was Plies' engineer. I just was like, "Okay, I'll come record." So I came over there and he was like, "Yeah, Rod Wave be here, Plies be here, da da da." I was like, "Shoot, bet I've been trying to book
So
Plies."
you ended up in the right place, huh?
Yes, and so anyways, I decided to remake that song Choke, and it just so happened that he recorded that song in that same studio that I was recording at, and I was like, "Oh, the engineer, I basically just redid the same exact thing right there in the same studio," and was like, my plan was to have the engineer send him the song just to get his attention. I just was again just
Yeah.
trying to build a rapport with him, make sure he knew who I was. And the engineer was like, "No, like I can't send it to him, but like here's his manager's number, blah blah blah." And I was like, "All right, I'm gonna sit on that, but I'm just gonna keep posting it and tagging him in it." And
That's what's up.
sure enough, he fucking saw it. Somebody had to come screen record my thing, because he went. I didn't send that video to nobody, so
Yeah.
So I got a question for you. Like, when you first met this motherfucker, because we all see Plies on Instagram and all that shit, he acting stupid in the motherfucker though. How was it when you met him? Is he like that in real life? Like, what was going on when you first met him and shit like that?
Yeah, he's the exact same way, and that's why one of the reasons I chose that I wanted to book him, because he does put on a good show. He has great personality, and he was the exact same way. When I went, and again, it just so happened that after he posted that song, he had a concert here in Tampa a week later. So I bought the VIP tickets so he could like see my face. I held a sign that said, "I made the Choke remix," and sure enough, he came over and choked me right in front of the stage.
That's what I want to ask you. Like, put it on the table. I don't want to hear that the politically correct shit. Like, when he mentioned it, he was like, "I want some Becky." Like, you know what I'm saying? Was he out the same like that?
Nah, he was just being funny. He read my sign. He knew he recognized me from the video and stuff like that. And he just choked me a little bit, and we laughed about it, and like he went about his way.
That's
But
what's up.
that's it.
So after 3 years, you've been doing 3 years, right?
Yeah.
So after 3 years, man, you got a remix of the Choke song Applies, and he chokes you.
Yep. and in the Choke song, like I probably wrote it in like 30 minutes, and I was just fucking laughing the entire time, like, because I knew it was like off the chain, and I just was like laughing about it, making it, but I never really planned. I never knew he was gonna post it. I didn't plan on it being a hit or like to get a lot of exposure. I don't like the connotation that all women rap about is sex and blah blah, and like, because I have all kinds of different music, so it kind of overshadowed and made people think like, oh, I'm just a sexual rapper, but like I just was trying to get Fly's attention, and it did. And he even said in his caption, I made him horny. So
you made him horny. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this about being horny, and you talking about getting choked and stuff like that. I'm gonna tell all y'all ladies out there, y'all ask somebody to choke y'all ass, right? What if when a motherfucker busts his arm strong, you like, hey, y'all, what the fuck y'all pass out though? Who we gonna call? Well, whose fault is that? Y'all see a choke and we bust like,
oh man,
and we don't know who fault is that there? Tell me this. Who fault is that, lady?
I feel like it's a team effort. Team effort.
Hell no. I didn't ask to choke you. You asked to be choked. That is on your case. Hell no, man. Put it on the table.
I'm dead.
Oh, that's what I'm like. Ain't nobody. They asked me to choke. I said no. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. I'm not going down for choking no goddamn body. Y'all crazy. Man. You choking somebody, Dre?
Can't relate. I pretty good job of picking people that can choke properly.
Yeah, right. You can't control the choke when you bust. You know how stupid we look behind y'all when we bust. We try to control our face and make it smooth. That porno shit that y'all see on TV where they be like, That ain't how the fucking go. You know what I'm saying? Man, y'all, that's a lie. Y'all better realize that shit a lie. They put over the movies, man. Don't no nigga look sexy busting on damn. But
Hey, look. So that's what's up. So 3 years in the game. What made you start? Like, did you start this at a young age? Did you know like you had talent, or how did this start?
Yeah, because you do a lot of shit. Like, how did this shit come?
Yeah, it was really random. I never wanted to do music, never thought about doing music. People, my even like your close family and friends, I feel like told me that I couldn't sing or like, so in my head, like I always thought like there was never an option or I should never pursue it. Um it wasn't until I started taking my daughter to open mics. She was the one singing at the time at 3 and 4. Just I would just play music for her in the car to kind of calm her down because she was going through, just during my divorce, and it was just a lot of transition. So I was playing a lot of music for her to kind of calm her down, and I just noticed that she was starting to memorize a lot of the songs that I was playing for her. And my big sister has been a musician my whole life, and she performs a lot. She does a different genre. It's like folk music and plays the guitar and stuff. So she was going to open mics, and we brought my daughter there, and she just like knocked it out of the park. She won, like, my daughter won a karaoke contest, and like we just made it like a tradition to go like every Thursday and have her sing 3 songs. And then she started asking me to get up there, and I was like, I don't know about all that. Like I was like kind of nervous, and I've never like sung in front of people. So I wanted to kind of be an example and show her I was brave and get up there with her. So I started doing karaoke by myself, just around the city, and kind of just testing out if I sucked or not. And I got really good feedback. The first time I performed somewhere, this guy came up to me afterward, and he's like, "You're a star," and da da da. And I was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Well, I guess I'm just trying to practice for my daughter, but cool."
Hold on. I gotta ask you one question real quick, because you keep on saying your daughter. You just said she was like 3 or fucking 4, right?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is 3 or 4 doing open mics? That's most goo gaga shit. Like, she actually singing and shit.
Yes, she was fucking killing it, man. And
that's crazy.
She was doing great, and she got a little nervous there for a while this last couple years. Like, she's starting to like realize who she is and consciousness and stuff, and so she's getting back into it. I kind of just like nurture her, try to get in the studio and not force her, but it's definitely still in her. I can tell she still definitely loves music.
I want to tell you one thing. You said she get nervous. Hell, most 3 or 4 year olds I know, they get nervous, just shit on themselves and running around the goddamn house trying to tell you how flaming hot Cheetos and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with shit. Kids like that ain't doing nothing like that.
Yeah, that's amazing right there. And so
she's a little star. That's why I always kind of told myself too, all the skills and knowledge that I'm learning about this game in general, I taught her how to model. She's already, I've been teaching her how to model since I started modeling. I always throw her in photo shoots and stuff. So anything she ever decides to do that I can support and nurture, I can support her in the ways that she needs to be, because it's a dirty freaking business. Obviously, all the things have been starting to get exposed more and more. So I should be able to protect her a little bit.
Now that's what the hell we about to get into.
We got to get into it. Put it on the table.
Yeah. So we're gonna let you talk about some shit like that. But before we get into that and let Dre Will talk to you, most people when they see the goddamn flyer, they're like, "What the hell do she do? Is she a wrestler or is a rock star?"
Is she a vampire?
Because you got a different type of run sway or whatever. I don't know what you call it, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like, what does she do? Is it a rock star or a wrestler and shit though? So yeah, we're gonna let you get into some shit and tell it what it is though. Go ahead,
but that's good that you got your talents. Like, so your daughter started doing open mics or karaoke, but you found out that you could do it by helping her.
Yeah. And I also had an ex-boyfriend. I had a boyfriend at the time that it just kind of cultivated all at once, where I was doing that with her, and then I also had a boyfriend that had decided that he wanted to be a rapper and that he was writing something at the time, and it got me, and I was like encouraging him to do it, and then
So
he
you
just
was on
changed.
Hustle and Flow.
Huh?
That was you with Terrence Howard on Hustle and Flow.
Ah!
Right. Like the Uncle Prayer.
But no, you're good. He was wanting to do it, and then he just decided that he didn't want to do it anymore. He wasn't going to do it. But this whole time I was really anticipating hearing that this song that he was making, or he said that he was writing, and then he just decided not to. So it got me curious about how to write a song. So I took Zoom classes from a professor at Xavier during COVID. I paid $50 an hour for them to teach me how to write a song. And I wrote my first song, and then I found some guy on SoundCloud that had a mic at his house, and I was like, "Hey, you should let me come sing this song, see if it sounds good." And I played it for my friends and family, and they're like, "That's not bad." So I was like, "All right, I'll keep
Yeah.
doing it."
Well, that's amazing, man. At least the songs that we listened to, man, was great. I ain't gonna lie. I liked them. So
Shit hot though,
you
yo.
got the great vibe. You hot. I commend you. Keep doing what you're doing.
I got a question. We about to put all this shit on tape.
Yeah, we gotta put it on tape.
Like, cause we about to get into some more shit. You got some shit to say, but
Yeah.
like what I heard though, out of the music though, like when people hear your music and then see you, do they be like, "Oh, I thought you was black"? You know what I'm saying, or something like that?
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Or I like when I come to a live show, and I like to work the room. I walk in, that people don't really know what the fuck to think of me. And
Right.
again, they don't really know what I'm about to do. Some people think I'm an A&R, some people think I'm a stripper, some people think like
Right.
they don't really know what to think of me or what I'm gonna sound like. But so when I like get to like, interacting with the crowd before the show starts, I'm like, yeah, rap, I'm about to perform. They're like, oh, I want to hear what you gotta say. And
Right.
like
Right.
they're really
Yeah.
curious. So yeah, I definitely kind of blow them out of the water sometimes when they hear it, and they don't, because I don't really maybe match what they think I would sound like.
Yeah.
But I grew up in
You gotta put it
Cincinnati
on
my
tape.
whole life. People think I sound country or whatever. They can't ever really guess that I'm from Cincinnati. They think Alabama or West Virginia.
Okay.
But Cincinnati I think a
She
lot of people do have a little
rapping
bit of a country accent.
the nasty natty. You rapping. You know what I'm saying? She from the nasty natty. She out there in Tampa, Florida right now. And y'all think y'all ran her out the city, but that
Fuck
ain't
no.
the case. You heard me? So
Nah.
what you got to say to the people for that, man? Put it on the table. What you got to
Yeah,
say to
man.
these people out here that think they run you out the city and things like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like, I took the scene over in a year and a half, basically. Year and a half, 2 years. So I hit the ground running when I started doing music. I popped out with full confidence, and I think that my modeling helped cultivate that confidence, and being able to kind of just interact with people.
Yeah.
So I just really went full force, and I think people were expecting me to kind of. I knew it was going to be uphill battle entering the hip hop, world, and I was going to, have a harder time basically. But um, I got scammed out of a lot of money, or people that, thought they were going to be able to fuck me or control me or manage me. And I wasn't taking anybody's shit. So, I was able to do a lot of stuff on my own with my own money, and got a lot of motion that probably rappers who have been rapping in the city for 6 to 10 years probably could never touch. And they
Shit.
didn't really know how to handle that. This white girl just jumps on the scene and is taking over, and they all start hating.
Yeah, they like
So,
that.
and if you watch any celebrities interviews, they all say the same thing. Your hometown is going to hate you first. They're not going to accept it. They're going to be the last to catch on. If you do
Mm-hmm.
your research, this is a very common thing that people
Yeah.
that you start off with and your peers see you start to elevate past you, they're going to try and pull you down. Or,
Yes.
and unfortunately, and everyone's very familiar with the crab bucket mentality of
Crabs
Cincinnati.
in a barrel.
Man,
I say
Yeah.
that all the
barrel.
fucking time. Crabs in a barrel. I want to
And
help
people
stop
act
that
like,
mentality. Yes. Go ahead.
yeah, and they just act like I'm crazy. Like, no, she sucks. She probably did this. I'm just like, I'm not. just blowing smoke, a
Yeah.
thing that happens. Like, and I know it's nothing to do with me. I trigger, like, my light triggers the people so much, and so much so that, they try to jump me, to try to come to my house,
Wow.
over, again, a promoter, that I had got me on a free show one time at Thompson House, claimed that
Mm.
he was trying to take credit for my entire career, and I wasn't having it. I was fucking calling him out left and right, and that's, again, and people try to think that I'm a bunch of drama and I'm always starting shit. But the only thing is that I'm defending myself. I'm speaking up.
Right.
I'm always going to speak my truth. That's been a part of my brand for since I've started, and I'm not going to let people bully me. And that happens a lot within the hip hop, community of Cincinnati. And I always stand up for myself. So I'm always going to look like I got some shit going on. But no, I'm just defending myself, and I'm not going to let people lie about me. So they came to my house. They learned a lesson. You can search Peach Fight on my YouTube. It's still up there. It will always be up there, to make sure
Hold on,
people
hold on, hold on.
understand.
You said it's a fight on your YouTube.
Yeah, Peach Fight. You can find
The
it. It's
peach
on.
fight.
Yep.
Peach fight. That sound like some backpage Pornhub shit like that. What the
Peach
fight?
fight. So
Yeah, it's on YouTube, and this and again, it's always dudes. I don't really ever really have I don't have beef with female rappers. It's always dudes that want to argue with me or try to start shit with me.
yeah.
And he sent his two girls to my house to jump me, and failed miserably.
Wow.
uh and I moved shortly after that, but that sparked a whole
Ooh.
other thing, like, and them trying to do a podcast about me and talk shit about me. And then I don't even know, like, a lot of people try to say that I'm racist. Like, I feel like there's always a thread, going around. Like, everyone likes to kind of, I be the butt of the joke online. There's always my name trending on Facebook somewhere, and all these screenshots that I get of everyone talking shit about Peach and how my music sucks and blah blah blah. It's just
So they
like,
trying to say you racist, like you don't like black people?
I don't even,
Well, how the
yes,
hell
and
they
that I
try?
don't like black people, or that I'm racist, or that I say the N word. And it's like, I just don't even know where it's came from, because it's never happened. I am such a I'm an activist. I've been, that's been a really thing that's been passionate about my whole life. Is being involved in activism. I've started to make revolutionary anthems. I have a song called "The Mockingjay," that I use for rallies, for protests and things like that. And I've helped organize protests for Black Lives Matter within Cincinnati, in Columbus. I've always been an active community, part of the community, and standing up for people's rights. So I get it. It's very, very frustrating when that rumor starts to get pushed around, or people send me screenshots of, letting me know that so and so said I was racist, or I shouldn't be accepted in here. And it's just like, it comes with a part of the game. I knew that was going to be brought up eventually at some point, some way. That's the only thing they could ever attack me for, and to spread that rumor. But I'm always going to knock it down. I have an African American daughter, and that doesn't mean anything, but her rights is super important to me, and I always stick up for her as well. So put that on the table. It's a false news that Peach is not
Put that
fucking
on the
racist.
table. Put it on the
Put that
table.
on the table right now, man.
Hey, now,
False
cause
fucking news. You go ahead and
hey,
look
where
it
where
up.
the fuck did you grow up? Real quick, say where you grew up with before I say what I say. Where you grew up at?
Like, what neighborhood? Or just
Yeah.
I would consider it like Clifton Heights, over the Rhine, Mount Auburn, that
Okay,
little
okay. I was about to say,
pocket.
cause I know some white people though, man, and some people don't understand. Like when some white people grow up with black people, they ain't trying to act black. They ain't trying to do black shit. They just fuck with us so much that y'all in
Yes.
that fucking pocket that is that's what your
And
culture
that,
is.
exactly.
That's what
I'm
your
glad you
essence
said
is.
that, because it's 100% true. I mean, I grew up in an all black neighborhood. I was always the only white girl in any situation. I was the, anywhere that I worked, any club that I went into. And I grew up loving the black community. Those were my brothers. Those were my sisters. That's who I grew up with. I may have picked up some slang from them or connotations, or that's just who you grow up around. that doesn't mean that I want to be black. That doesn't mean that I'm going to offend you or do anything
Right.
to offend the community. I'm always going to be a supporter and stand up for the people that I love. But unfortunately, because of society and capitalism and everything that has happened, there's always going to be that racist factor or somebody that thinks that I'm trying to culture appropriate or and that just comes with it. But I just have to ignore all of that negativity and continue to be authentic and myself as much as possible, and let them just talk their shit. But I've never met a happy hater.
Hold on. Yeah, I think I ain't met one. Well, yes, I probably have. But the happy haters is the ones that snitch on people and then they get some money. That be the people on First 48. That's all happy haters. They be snitching on motherfuckers to get them French fries and McDonald's baggies, all that shit. Cheeseburgers.
That part. That part.
But like, let's get into like the industry though. Like, since you've been around people, like you said, like you get approached and there be some weird shit going on. There's a lot of shit going on. You've been in any situation like that, and you said people fuck you over. Like people really try to fuck you and fuck you over. So how have your situations with men or
yeah, like absolutely. It's been such an uphill battle trying to make it and make genuine connections or make it to the next level of things. That's why I've really had to learn to do everything myself and take everything. That's why I started throwing concerts myself. I got so sick of the promoters taking my money, just throwing unorganized events, blowing, or just trying to fuck me for this or that. And it's just like, I was like, all right, I got to just take this into my own hands and start throwing my own shows and, or recording myself or, all the things because, I've had billionaires offer to, fund everything for me and they can, make all my dreams come true. But I gotta fuck them first. And it just
was that Diddy? Oh, no, you ain't my boy. You ain't my boy. Never mind. My fault.
But I think I found like a genuine lead and like this something that looks like a great opportunity, and I start going down this rabbit hole of building this connection with this person and thinking that it's all business, and then they've wasted my time because then by the time I get to where I'm trying to make that final thing, and they're like, oh, but you gotta fuck me first, and it's just like, no, like I really I knew going into it especially was that I definitely I didn't care how long it took. I would go the longer, harder route, and not fuck my way there. Have I had sex with some other artists within the realm? Sure. But I always was strategic with that none of them were above me. None of them made my career. None of them helped me in any type of way. If anything, I helped them and gave them more clout. Like, so there's no way in any way that anyone could ever say that I fucked my way to get any opportunity. I made every opportunity in my period. Taking money and stuff, like, there's just so many scams like within the industry, like, and I've learned a lot of lessons. I've lost a lot of money, selling tickets or whatever, like all these stupid little contracts that they want to make, or there's several within the Cincinnati community, like I was trying to raise awareness recently about Way Media, that was coming back up on my feed a lot, and people know that I will expose people, like, so people will send me this stuff like, hey, I know you got a big platform, you need to let them know, like, and so that's what I was getting lately because Way Media was something that was going on.
I was actually about to get into that. I just pulled up the post and
she already putting it on the table.
I was about to read into that and ask you about that.
Yeah,
you want to read it?
And you said,
I quote,
well,
don't say I didn't warn you. I feel bad for you if you still to work with him. I'm not going to say his name, but some people need to learn their own lessons. Multiple people have reached out to me asking me to denounce his random comeback. He tried to make people aware of he's a scammer, including my own personal experiences doing business with him. I guess he thought Cincinnati music scene was just going to forget how he sexually harassed male rappers when they're alone and create smoke and mirror effects of having some major industry connections when he doesn't at all. Nobody better give this man a dime.
Ah.
Hold on, man. Was Diddy here? Diddy was here? What the fuck was this?
Hold on, hold on.
This?
He
Oh
shouldn't
my
be
God.
managing you. If he offers you a show, then you shouldn't pay him anything. Tell me what is that about?
Period.
Put it on the table.
All that.
Put it
I
on
stand
the
on
table.
everything I said.
Shit, I thought.
Let the people know who you're talking about and put it on the table.
Yeah, D-Way, man, D-Way. He popped up. You know, I started throwing shows at the Mock B about 2 years ago. I was the first one when remanagement took over. The new owner took over. He hadn't even thrown a show yet, but I got in with them and started throwing. And I threw the first major show there called the Bearcat Bash, and then I did
Yeah.
so well that he started booking me every month to throw a concert or showcase there. Um, and I still stand on they were some of the most successful shows that Cincinnati has seen within the hip hop community, whether people want to admit that or not. I still
Mhm.
haven't seen better shows than what were happening when I was there. And D-Way kind of popped in later on, probably about 6 months after I was starting to throw the shows, and kind of came out of nowhere. And threw a show there, and then started getting in with the owner of the Mockbee. And was creating like a promo team for his like shows and stuff. And he was people were starting to complain to me because I was already within that community, and they were like saying that he was not putting in any effort to the shows, that he was asking everyone to promote it for him and not paying anyone to promote it for him. He was doing like some gigolo stuff, or like trying to pay like for the girls to fuck him, or some shit was going on with that. And like they he likes to like post pictures with like celebrities, or like, he was on the judgment, some judge show, whatever, and like he ran with that and was pushing that super hard, that I can manage you and I got these connections. And he'll post a picture that I was here and doing that, and he, like, it's all over his thing, like he'll circle it and like I was close to this person, like.
So
And
is
that's a
that like
telltale sign and red flag.
is that like the trick? People see people with celebrities and stuff like that, and they just
Yeah.
feed into whatever they tell them.
Right, because there's which I've learned within my artist journey, because I was there. I had this pocket of time where I was super naive, and you're super excited about starting your music, and you want an opportunity, and you're like, but you don't really know what the fuck's going on. So you have these other people that would take advantage of that type of artist, and that artist will pay for anything, or I'm gonna get that put on for this, and this person knows that, and like they run with it. And that's the type of people that D-Way takes advantage of. And he will have them pay $100 to do a show, and then I can get you connected with this person. And here, look at me, I'm here with what you call it, and it's fucking smoke and mirrors, bro. He ain't got connection to shit. And the stuff that he be posting, that's what I'm saying. People be already been screenshot. I'm like, I can make this happen, and I had the best year of this, and this. And I was just like, he was splitting the money.
Shit.
He was splitting the money with the owner of paying the art, some of the major artists that he had put on there, like. And then the sexual harassment, I had all these rappers complaining to me about. I would just even be in a room and a phone call be happening about, yeah, D-Way was trying to come on again. He keep trying to get me a loan. And like they all were just complaining amongst each other about how D-Way is coming on to them and trying and saying weird stuff, or like trying to see his dick, and just like all. And bro, and I'm just like, this is wrong. I was like, he's like, but they're scared because they're scared that they don't want to seem like they're.
Hold on. Pause
Like,
one second. Pause. I can't
For
let you
real.
I can't let you just breeze past that shit that quick. You said sending money and dick pics. So like, mother wants you to take the money and the dick. That's two take that. That's take that. That sounds like Diddy.
Yeah,
Take
but
that.
they would try, like, if they were
You
alone,
gonna take
like,
the money and
come
the dick
party with
pic.
me.
Take that.
they would like, like, oh, he would ask them to come party with them, or like, oh, I'll give you a ride, or come ride with me, or like come after me to the club, or like let's go smoke, or like, just like it was like these common stories that they probably didn't even know that I was hearing or paying attention to, because I'm around a lot of different people. Okay,
Yeah.
so I was just kept hearing this same narrative from a lot of different rappers. I'm like, do you guys realize you're being harassed? Like, he's trying to do this to you. Like, is anyone going to speak up about it? Is anyone going to call him out that this is happening? Like, no, y'all are just going to let him do this? Like, and sure enough, it came to a head, and karma never fucking misses. When I moved away, he threw, I think, some last show there or something, or maybe I was still here, and he had a good show, whatever, and he got robbed afterwards because he came on to the wrong motherfucker. And sure enough, all the money he made from that show, and then he got ran out of the city, or he stopped throwing shows after that happened, because it was all because the dude that robbed him was talked about how he was trying to fuck him, or wanted to see his dick, or asked to see his dick.
Hold on.
And
What?
I gotta take a drink.
Hold on.
I gotta,
Oh,
I gotta
God,
take a
bro.
drink. Hold on.
Hey.
I gotta take a drink. Hold on.
This is club. This is
Look,
put it on the
let me
table.
tell you this.
But it's a chunk of club Dre. Hey, we put it
Scouts
on the
on it.
table. We hear everything,
Y'all
man.
shut me
Like,
down, because all this is true. And so I ended up, I just was like, that's fucking karma for you. And then he disappeared. He said he was going, that was his money. He swore up and down he was moving back to Atlanta. That was his other lie. He was like, oh, I'm from Atlanta. I got these connections from Atlanta. I'm just here for the summer, and I'm just going to throw a couple shows while I'm here. But then never moved back. And so after he got robbed, and he just stopped throwing shows for a while, and he deleted all his social media, and now he's popped back up like, I'm Way Media again. Let's throw shows. Like, everybody fucking forgot you was over here trying to get people's dicks. No. I didn't forget shit.
Oh,
I didn't forget shit. Pete remembers everything. Okay?
oh, hold on. Hold on, Peach. Look.
hey, you caught me off curve with that one.
Hey,
I'm
Peach,
glad I wasn't drinking that.
You-
This
nah.
shit was wet up in this motherfucker.
you might get me drunk in here, cause look.
Hey. So you talking about like after what a motherfucker been doing all that shit, a motherfucker making a comeback, is he still on the same type shit?
I mean, I wouldn't expect him to be doing anything different. I mean, his posts are the same shit he was trying to like see. I've been seeing like all the comments or people sharing. I'm like, oh, here we go. They gonna all the new, and I just know he's gonna get that little niche of artists who don't know who the fuck he is, right? And because there's a lot of new artists that have buzzed since he's been gone, or don't know who he is and ain't hit, and that's who he's gonna get. And but I'll be here to remind everyone now and then.
Don't go to Diddy camp.
Don't do
it. Don't go to Diddy camp.
But if you get got, you get got. You got to learn your own lessons. That's what I had to learn, is that, like, I try to warn people about everyone that I had a bad experience with, whether people believe me or not, and they want to say, I'm a hater and blah, blah, blah. It's like, I'm trying to give you the game. Avoid my mistakes if you want to. I had a bad experience with this person, this person, this person. If you want to do business with them, you go right ahead. But learn your own fucking lesson. And don't say I didn't tell you so.
Since you say this person, that person, and you've been fucking with people like in the industry, like, what else? Any of this shit been going on in the industry with these industry motherfuckers and shit like that you fuck with?
I mean, so I've worked with, I worked with Twista's, I worked down with Twista's crew, and I was able to navigate that without having to have any type of major sexual harassment things or anything happen. Twista's great. It was just Twista was straight business, but my connection that I had to get the show, he still ended up being weird towards the end. And
he said, I'm gonna let you meet Twister, but you're gonna suck it first. Shit like
man,
that.
no, not first, but towards at the very end of my show, he thought I was gonna come spend the night with him after the show was over, and I was like, no, sorry, not gonna happen. And I ended up actually accidentally sending him his account was attached to my Eventbrite, and I threw another event, and my money accidentally went to his account, and he was
Oh
trying to
shit.
be funny and hold my money and like and like harass me about it, like, well, what you gonna do to get it back, and like, oh well, like, just like, oh, I didn't get any money, or just like being real weird
Woo-wee.
about it, like, and I'm just like, bro, I'm a single mom, you're rich ass, give me my $700, like, who playing with me,
Nah.
like, shit like that. But within Cincinnati, there's no promoter, there's no management, there's no label that can get anyone anywhere within Cincinnati. That's why I left. I've been trying to preach to people. They still think they can just stay in Cincinnati and become famous. You're tripping. Like, I went down every rabbit hole, every connection. That's why I was like, there's no leveling up here. There's every, was it Clutch, uh, Busy One, freaking Married to the Game, freaking any major anybody that you can think of within Cincinnati. I've brushed shoulders with them, come across them, probably done business with them, and got nowhere. So and I'm not afraid to say that. I say it all the time and post about it. Like, there's no getting anywhere within Cincinnati with that. And I was really close to changing the dynamic there, but they were not receiving my energy very well.
Right.
Damn, say damn, put it on the table, man. What y'all doing? But I can say something about that though, like for real though, like way back when we first started this though, when you put something on the table, like the crabs in the barrel thing. It's been like that with Cincinnati, man. Y'all ain't know this is not supposed to be for Cincinnati. This crabs in the barrel from the beginning, but I feel a change coming in Cincinnati, like shit going different though, man. You ain't been here, you might when you come back, I hope it's different for you and everything come back because we switching this shit up. But yeah, it's been
absolutely.
like
That's what I
Cincinnati though.
want. Like that. It made me really sad. It really hurt my feelings, honestly. Like I wanted nothing more than to be accepted by my own city, to get support from my own city. I would have loved to stay in Cincinnati. Before I was VI Peach, I was 513 Peach. I rep Cincinnati everywhere I go. Even still, even though I'm anytime I perform, I'm like, I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. Like,
Yeah.
I'm always still putting on for my city and putting on artists. I put on mass artists that I still fuck with in Cincinnati in other shows or other opportunities. And I'm always sharing and trying to help other people grow regardless. Like, and that's what it should be within Cincinnati. As people don't understand, is like, you never dims anyone else's light. If someone is receiving success, or that doesn't mean that you're not going to get success. That doesn't mean that those fans can't be your fans. It doesn't mean you can't share a fan base. You're going to get faster going together, like, but the egos within, rap and hip hop is just so bad. And they don't know how to check it. And there's just a small group of people that do understand it and will help support one another. And that's the type of people that I'm still trying to connect with there. And I do think it can change. And I hope that when I do come back eventually, because my family and friends are there, and my dad has lots of property there, so I will be returning eventually. And I would love to buy my own venue and throw my own shows there. That's a goal of mine. So, uh, people just have to learn to love one another and work together, and get past the egos and stop thinking it's such a competition, because we all can fucking win, bro.
Say that shit again. Say that
We
shit
all
again
can
for the people in the
win,
back.
That
I
part.
swear, I be saying it all the time, man. Like, the only motherfucker I ever competed with was myself, because there's no competition. I love what other people do. I just look at shit. I never had to compete with nobody because I don't give a fuck what they do. The grass ain't greener on that side. I smoke grass too.
Yeah.
And you just got different weed. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So,
and you can see it in other. I've like, especially experiencing. I'm so glad that I was able to experience. I've performed in 8 states, 16 probably, and that I encourage artists to get out and move around, and so that you can feel the love from other cities and what that's like, because it can get
yes.
so all that tension in Cincinnati or being around the same people and the hate and and you
Get
get really
out.
like discouraged about it. And then I'll go to Cleveland and everybody's like, Peaches, what's up? And it's just like I love your music and how can I do to support you? And like you go to these like music cities and you're surrounded by other creatives who appreciate art and just want to help you support and what can we do, like, and you get around that and that motivates you and you realize like, okay, it's just the environment that I'm in and that, people do fuck with me. It could be I could never perform in Cincinnati ever again and still be famous. Like that is a
Right.
thing. Like I don't know why Cincinnati thinks like if they don't support me or try to continue to be negative against me, all you're doing is fueling my fire. You're keeping my name relevant. I haven't lived there in 2 years, but somehow everyone still knows who Vipeach is.
That should be motivation to you. You know what I'm saying? That should be motivation to you to keep on going, to outdo your haters and do what you got to do and keep on doing it on a daily basis, man. No matter what or no matter who likes it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I wanna tap in on what both of y'all said though, like right where you started at though. It seemed like once somebody like knew you, they think after you transition and get better that they still fucking know you. So no matter how great you get, you still that motherfucker from back then. Not realizing like you a whole different person.
Yeah,
though.
Like Big Funny.
They would never
he
see
always be like when I went to Hollywood.
Yeah, they
You
want
know
to
what I'm
keep
saying?
you
Like
there,
that's
right?
the best.
They
like
want to keep you there. They want to keep you there and where they know you as and what they
Yeah.
remember you as. But and you've gone through so much growth
Yeah.
and that's when you outgrow so many people. I had to really, I'm talking about friends that I knew for 15 years, seventh grade or just that I
Yeah.
grew up with. I had to continuously, I can feel it when it happens too. Whenever something happens, it's like, oh, I'm about to lose this person. I'm about to lose that
Yeah. No.
person. And you
We
have to be
hey,
okay with it. You
we are
really do.
grown. We are grown now. We ain't worried about friends no more. We trying to get
Family
ourselves.
too. I
Yeah,
don't
we
speak to
are
half my
family. I
family.
do the same thing with family. If they ain't support me, share my posts, this and this, showing them my events, this and this. Hey, guess what? I ain't with it.
All right, now I'm about to put on the table. I'm gonna let y'all talk, but I'm about to put on the table. I'm comedian Make Funny. Motherfuckers know me from doing comedy. I've been the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, kicking it in the hood. People come see me. But once I started doing this comedy stuff or entertainment, the people that fuck with me, my family and stuff like that, everybody friends, not everyone, but the majority, because I hung with a gang of motherfuckers. They was not the ones or still are not the motherfuckers that come to my show, even when they free. Hold on, even when they free. Even when my shit free, people that ain't came. But as soon as I put like a celebrity on that bitch,
yeah, they all want to say
said,
you know what I'm saying?
Man,
but let me tell you this.
Motherfuckers hit me up, inboxing me.
Hold on, Peach, but let me tell you that when you have a show, you have people come. You have your people's come.
I'm trying to tell you.
Guess what? I have a show, nobody show up. I have friends that support me, strangers that support me.
That's where my shit come from.
Family do. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Hey, don't act like you too old. You can't come out to my shows or come out to kick it with me or support the things that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why I have a lot of friends and strangers that come support me, and my family ain't even there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
even strangers, like I said, it's because they want to keep you there. But a stranger is more likely to support you because they don't have a pre-connotation of who you are. They don't, there's no level. It's just they just see what you're doing. They're inspired by it. They want to support it. How can they be there for you? Whereas a family member or a person that's known you for 10, 15 years, they are threatened by the level of growth that you're doing because you're outgrowing them, and they're also threatened by, oh, I'm not pursuing a dream. Like I run into this. I can't tell any coworkers what I do. If someone finds I just got fired in January because they found my Instagram and started hating. And I have to be really secretive because chasing your goals and your dreams is so triggering to other people who don't have the bravery to do that, and they resent it.
You
So
can't be scared to fail. You can't be scared to fall or scared to jump. You know what I'm saying? You can't be scared to jump and miss. I done jumped a lot and missed.
By fucking I learned a lot by fucking
I'm gonna
tell from your mistakes.
Let me tell both of y'all something. It's okay not to be scared to jump, but the main thing people that's on that mission fail to realize, you can't be scared to tell people fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck everything they talking about and fuck everybody
You
and
gonna
do what you got to do
You know
to
what I'm
get
saying?
your shit motion. Because everybody be thinking like your motion make their motion. Fuck their feelings. Because when you need some shit, they not gonna fucking be there for you
They're
like
not.
they fucking say they gonna be.
They're not.
They not gonna show up. They don't even feel your dreams. Most of the people that you fuck with in life don't have dreams. So you gotta get the fuck around people that have fucking dreams, ambition, goals, and something else that they fucking matter.
And you can't be scared to have somebody follow you. You know what I'm saying? You can't be scared to follow somebody that knows more than you.
Yeah, mentors.
You know how people say, I can't. I'm a leader. I don't want to follow. No, I follow people that know more than me in this business that I'm doing.
I
you know what I'm saying?
learned a saying of find a mentor, be a mentor, and that's within my brand is like it's music model mentor, and it started with model mentoring, like and trying to teach, because a lot of people reaching out to me about how to become a model and stuff. So I started the model mentorship, but I found even through that there was a lot of hate within mentoring the girls, and they eventually were just trying to become me or outdo me or think of me as competition, even though I had taught them all the things. And I kind of started to stray away from that, but now I mentor more with the music side. So I always will invite, if I have a studio session, I always will post like, hey, you want to come sit in on it, figure out how to make music, or just ask some questions, whatever. Like and I have one particular girl named Ariana Holiday who flew me up for her. I have a show in Cincinnati, in Dayton, Ohio, May 18th. The Zombie Prom tickets are available now. And it's my first show that I've performed back in Ohio since I've left. And I told myself I will not perform in Cincinnati for any price or anyone besides my own shows. But Ariana is a girl that I mentored and helped since the beginning, and she's fucking killed it. She's really listened to everything that I've said and
you
taken
know what?
consideration, and she's soaring. And I hope that she continues to do well. I think she'll win Ohio Female Artist of the Year this year.
Wow.
And I'm glad to be a part of her journey, and if she becomes successful, that's not a threat to me. That just shows my knowledge.
Thank you.
And helpful.
I was just about to say that you cannot be mad at the people that you teach that surpass you.
Yeah,
you should be happy about that. Yes, you should be happy about that. You know, a lot of people get a lot of hate for people that they taught or teaching in the business that you're in, and they surpass them. Well, maybe they found a way that you didn't.
Right, and that's exactly what I hope for.
Honestly,
it's like she's in another little realm in another city and things, and maybe she can make different connections that I can't, or hit some people that I can't, and guess what? She's gonna run it back for me when and put her hand back for me and help me. That's why she's flying me to Dayton. Like, she didn't have to do that. She paid for my ticket, all the things, so I could perform at the show that I taught her how to produce concerts. Gave her all the game, and she's killing it.
Hey, that's right. I'm gonna put it on the table though. This is something that I learned out from, like, I do comedy, right? And I learned this out from some comedians that been in the game. They told me that they book certain artists in front of them, comedians, and tell them not to do so good, basically bomb, so they don't look so bad if they kill they set. It's no way in hell I purposely book people that's better than me. And I don't want nobody on no fucking stage that's just whackety whack, and I want them to do bad, so I just look like a superstar. That's the dumbest shit to me, because the show look whack. Yeah, so it's really some shit like this. I found out this though. I did not know this happened though, but that's not nothing I would do. I want everybody to be good, and even if the motherfucker is two people that's better than me, I would not be like, I'm the headliner. I let those motherfuckers go where the fuck they supposed to go, man. I never understood that shit about making something weaker so you can look stronger. I never understood that.
Ego. It sounds like a bunch of ego, and that's a lot of people get on stage again just for validation and to have that, and that's, oh god, no. Any show that I've ever thrown, I try to put the best artists that I can find from all different parts of the country, and because it's about the experience, what, like I said, when I did Twister show and I performed, I've been running around the whole damn night, organizing everything and being host and da da da. So my performance kind of sucked at the end, honestly. But guess what? Everyone walked away with an incredible experience that night, and nothing but positivity, and they that's what they're gonna remember, whether my performance was great or not. But yeah. So I completely agree, and that's a shame that they do that.
I want to go through one thing because I'll guarantee you it's not only me though. A lot of people have been watching this and they probably ain't even heard nothing you said. They're staring at like what's on your hair, your tack and stuff like that. Like they're serious. Like people want to know like what is that and what do it mean? Because it look like one of them like it's like a crown and like I only want to say what it is. Can you
Yeah.
explain what that is and what it means?
Yeah, I get questions about it all the time. It's my so it matches obviously.
Mm.
The it's my crown. Yeah, it's my crown. I used to wear, and I've only had it probably. I got it right before I moved to Florida, I think, maybe, or maybe I moved when I moved. Yeah, I think right before I moved to Florida. But shout out to CJ Martin, Better Days Tattooing, which I also have a song called Better Days. So I love that he named his shop that as well. Synchronicity.
Tupac got a song called Better Days too. That was one of my favorites. But go ahead.
Yeah, and so it's my crown. I used to wear. I got a copper tiara at a Renaissance festival one year, and I would wear that out at photo shoots or something. And I saw Lil Uzi had gotten a tattoo similar to this and was inspired by it. And I was like, oh, I could get a permanent crown on my forehead. I never thought about that. And
Yeah.
I just had a big forehead, so I just wanted to kind of cover up half of it, like. So I love it. It didn't hurt. Everyone asked me the two things: is it real and did it hurt? And it did not hurt. It was my least hurting tattoo that I've gotten, honestly. And it went really fast. It just burned a little bit, but I love it, and it's just a piece to my puzzle. I got a whole thing. I'm gonna look like Avatar when it's done. I have 7 tattoos right now, and I have one that goes down my back, these and one on my chest. But I'm gonna get my shoulders done, my knees and my ankles and my elbows, and it's gonna look like armor.
So you get your whole body done.
So like one of those Chinese dudes back in the movies and shit like that, the Chinese mob guys and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all gonna come together. It's gonna look really cool.
And tribes and shit like that. You seem like you tap. Is you part black or some shit like this?
No, I'm fully Caucasian. I'm
Yeah,
just
you fully white. You fully white. I try to give you some credit there, girl. You better lie and say you
nah,
black.
no, God, can you
I'm
imagine?
just
Can you
playing.
imagine if I did? Lord, this interview
Yeah, they
would
gonna
come
have to
back
make it.
on
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
No, I'm fully white. But like I said, I'm around. That's one of the things that I feel like I have an advantage in why my music is so different and why I'm gonna win is because I'm in
Yeah.
so many different rooms with so many different cultures all the time. I could be at salsa on a rave on Friday, the strip club in the hood on Saturday. So like I'm just connecting with a lot of different fan bases. I'm interacting. I like to just walk the street sometimes, just see who comes up to me asking me things, and I give them my card, and just I'm always handing my peach cards out,
I see that
and
you always at concerts performing also outside the venues and things like
yeah,
that, showing your talents and people are actually noticing you.
yes,
So
absolutely.
yes,
You got to connect. That's people really I think have with social media and TikTok and they forgot you got to touch the people.
yes,
You got to get, and not just artist showcase and interacting with other artists, but like I said, performing in front of. I've had a lot of success performing outside of other concerts. I try to pick concerts that I think would have similar fan bases to me, and I get out there and interact with people and make some great connections that way. Or just regular on the street performances down here at the beach or at the park. When I was in Cincinnati, I would go to all the parks and I would perform with my speaker, and they loved it, and I got to meet people that way as well. So
I'm
it's a
glad you
combination.
said that though. I want to tap in on that before we go too far. I'm glad you said that because that's you sound like an older person right there because that's a lost art. Most people just get on the computer, tap some, TikTok it, put it on Facebook, whatever, and they don't realize that back in the day, people actually dealt with people. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like once
guerrilla
COVID,
marketing is
yeah,
lost right now.
guerrilla marketing, face to face, dealing with people, actually feeling the whole fucking energy. Everybody just sending shit across the web now, like it changed.
Yep, and that's
so
why I think too, like you said, that they have to feel my energy, and that's where I strive. For whatever reason, my energy is strong, and people don't forget it, that's why I love my cards. I consider like a souvenir. I always Some people will send me like a year later, and my card's still in their wallet. You know, I make lasting impressions on people. Even last night, I got to perform for the first time at this place called the Blueberry Patch, which is a very eclectic outside venue here in Gulfport, Florida. And three people came up to me and said I gave them chills. One was crying. The other one was like, "You took me through like three different frequencies," and like I don't know, like this. The reactions were so much different than any other place that I performed, and I
where the fuck is Gulfport? What is that? What is that back?
it's still near Tampa. It's just on the
Okay.
coastline.
Okay.
But that place, you know, like that's the kind of I want other, especially Cincinnati, because I know how like negative it can be there sometimes, and I would love them to be able to experience places like this and where music and art is accepted so much. And I know the creatives just need that community sometimes, and to,
Yes.
you
Hey,
know.
you said something key. That you said get away and travel. Like one thing, like I really try to tap into people is like even if you leave outside Cincinnati, still in Ohio, go to
Yeah.
another part of Ohio, go to the next state, and once you go to a further state, another state, and then
Yeah.
out of the country, like it feels so fucking different. Like what is some of the
Absolutely, they have
yeah.
to. That was I attested a lot of my success to that in the beginning. You know, I won Ohio Female Artist of the Year the first year that I started doing music up there, and I attested that to my networking. You know, just I went to Cleveland. I would drive in there. People be scared to drive, like they don't even want to drive. Like, well, I'll be on missions. I drive to Atlanta. I drive
I'll be
to
gone
Cleveland,
tonight.
Columbus.
Somebody call me. Hey, somebody call me tonight. I'm on a plane. Give me I'm gone. You hear me?
Yeah,
That's how it
man.
works.
Sometimes it takes like I'm gonna like at the end of the month I have to drive to
Yeah.
Miami. I drive to Atlanta. I drive to Kissimmee. Like I love that Florida's a big state and there's a lot of like I hit Jacksonville. I've hit Tampa. I've hit St. Pete. I'm about to hit Miami. I've hit Orlando. You know, I've been able to like really spread my people in Florida as well.
That's what's
Um,
up.
so yeah, that's at the end of the month. I'm gonna be opening up for Plies. Another synchronicity that happened. I got connected with one of my old promoters in Atlanta who was throwing a show.
Hold on, time out. I was about to say, hold on, time out. Hey,
Look,
hold on. We gonna talk to you
there.
off air. This ain't got nothing to do with y'all motherfuckers looking and listening. Hey, we gonna tap in with you. We gotta be there and tap in with you, get footage and draw everything.
I told you, that's how we move.
We ain't gonna say too much. We there though. None of y'all business. Let's get back to the show. Let's get back to the show. We there with you now.
Yes, let's go. I'm excited. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Hey, that's what's up, man. We ain't gonna hold you too much longer, man. I appreciate you for being a part of the show, the Put It on the Table podcast. You did put it on the table today with a lot of knowledge, the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know what I'm saying? So
we're gonna have you back again anyway. There's more shit to talk about. We're gonna be with you, so we're gonna have footage and shit too.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, like I said, it's been I want it all to die, honestly. It's just like when I return, like there's no reason why I should have to have security in my own city. Like, you know, when I move, like, you know, like it's just I don't, not because I can't fight, but like I don't want to have to fight every time I go out. Like I get it. You guys hate, like that's cool, but like I can beat your ass, but I don't want to. I want to go out and have a good time. Like, you know, like can we all just like get the fuck over it? Like,
I thought you was about to use the Rodney Kings. Like, can't we all just get along?
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like, let me be a resource. Here's my message to Cincinnati music scene. I am a resource. I am full of connections, knowledge, power. Let me fucking help you get where you need to be. If you hated me in the past, get the fuck over it. You can reach back to me. I may forgive you and we can move the fuck on. But I would love to move within my city as loving my city and loving my music community and helping my music community grow. So that is my message for Cincinnati, and they can continue to be mad about things, but I'm moving on, and I'm gonna continue.
Relationships.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Hold on, Drake Wheel, man. You ain't just white there, Miss Lady. You part Italian. That's some mob shit. That's how the mob move, and then how the world's supposed to move. It ain't about friends and all this shit. When it's about business, it's about business. Fuck if you was mad at me because I stole your bike back in the day.
Right.
I ain't had no fucking ride. Your mama will drive you to school. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be mad at him because everybody know him and they don't know me. Like, I'll be pissed. Like, man, y'all know him, y'all know me. I'm on TV. I'm on BT. Okay. He ain't. but no, that's good. But hold on.
You want to say
I'm gonna say something.
The people that know me, be the people that just pump gas. The people that know him be the motherfuckers that's fun in the movie. You know what I'm
saying? But we joke all the time. But man, we love that man. We get he get a lot of exposure even out of town. People know him and things like that and everything. So that's good. Keep doing what you're doing because people gonna know you. Also, keep traveling to these different states. Keep getting choked by plies. Yeah. So, but no, for real, keep doing what you're doing, and we love your music. Like I said, I love your music, and I just heard a couple of songs today.
And yeah, on some real shit though, all bullshit aside, and I like them songs though. Shit hot though. I want to hear some more of your shit though. And like, I'm an energy and aura person though. Like your whole energy and aura is different. Like I love people that fuck with energy and aura. And it's different though, because people fucking make the mistake of thinking they can't be different. They feel like an outcast. Different is better. When you the same motherfucker, you's a robot.
Yes.
And not needed.
Yes. So since let's mend these relationships and let's come together and make great music in this industry. Because Cincinnati has what it got to take it.
Yes, there's so many talented artists in Cincinnati, and I hope that I can help them get the exposure they need, or maybe a skill or something that they or connection that they need. And I'm here as a resource if they want it. They just gotta reach out.
Yes. So look, if you want to be a part of Dre Will Radio Show, you want to mend things with Vipeach, hit us up. We can be the what's that? The mediators and stuff like that. You mend things with Vipeach because she has great music going on.
I'm a man this shit right now. That is not Sinead O'Connor. That is Sinead O'Connor. She with us, motherfucker, on the block. Jenny from the block. That's motherfucker.
But yeah, let's mend this stuff, man, because there should be no hate out there. Everybody doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not gonna like you. Everybody's not gonna like your music. You just have to accept that and keep moving on. Stop the hate. You know what I'm saying? It's not hate if somebody don't like your music. It's not hate. Just keep going with doing what you like to do. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to have people in the world. It's I don't know how many people in this world, but there's a lot of people in this world. Half the people gonna like you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
My mama,
so just keep
my mama threw my first mixtape in the garbage. Boy, don't play that shit in my goddamn cart. It's like,
everyone's not in your fan base or your family, you know, like that. And everyone's not gonna like my music. Some of my music is not it's not gonna hit. It's not gonna relate.
And you cannot hate them just because they don't like your stuff. Okay.
Absolutely.
Also, real shit though. Before we go, because we want to hear one last thing out of you before you go. But on some real shit, like my favorite artist is Tupac, and my other favorite artist besides that is me. I got some Tupac songs that I would throw out the goddamn window into the Ohio River and some of my own songs, but other people like them. Everything and for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't like Frank said red hot sauce, but if you don't, fuck you.
Yeah. But we commend you for being here. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. And also, before we go, let the people know where they can find you at. And also, if they want to mend things with you, hit you up.
Hold on. Before that, let them know what you got going on.
Yeah,
then we get to that.
So,
also,
I'll combine it. I'll combine it all.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a lot of events coming up. I have here in Tampa. I have a show in Tampa on Friday called the Tampa All Star Show. All my tickets are always going to be on my link tree. If you are friends on Facebook with me, my link tree is always pinned to the top of my wall. So all the tickets for these events are always in my link tree. But I have the Tampa show. I have the Miami opening up in Miami for Plies on April 28th called the Never Give Up Tour, which I think is very fitting. I also will be at the BDM Miami Fashion Show and performing at their pool party in Miami on May 3rd. And then I'm coming up to Dayton.
We going all this shit.
Going on.
Keep on going.
But Ohio people Dayton, if you haven't seen me perform yet,
Dayton, you
you
gotta
have in
check
the
it out.
past,
Then.
and I haven't been to Ohio in over a year, so Dayton, Ohio, May 18th for the Zombie
May
Prom.
18th,
The
we're gonna
tickets
go.
are yeah,
Are you
awesome.
doing
We're gonna
music?
go.
Are you doing music and modeling?
For what, Dayton?
The
Or
Oh,
just
mo-
in general?
you done named so much shit. I thought
the
you was speaking
Dayton.
Spanish. I thought you
Well,
were like,
there's a fashion show that I'm performing at a fashion show in Miami, so it might have got confused.
okay,
But
Okay.
yeah, so Dayton May 18th, and then June 30th I'm going to LA for the Dream Big concert. I'm performing in LA for the first time.
That's what's
Really
up.
excited about that and to connect with people out there.
June
And then
30th.
I want to also talk about Chicago. August 18th is a really big People's Fest / Peach Fest. I'm combining them this year.
Oh, that's what's up.
I'm working with an organization called the Poor People's Army,
Mm.
who we are. The motto is that we're not from the left or the right. We're coming from the bottom, from the people at the top, and we're using
hold on.
Say that one more time.
Yes, say that shit again. Say that to
yeah,
the end.
right. We're not from the left. We're not from the right. We're coming from the bottom for the people at the top.
That's what's up. I like that.
Patent that shit. You better patent that shit.
Well, it's not mine. It's not mine. But
Okay.
I've combined with them. They've hired me to help produce and organize their concert in Chicago, August 18th. 30 artists from all over the country, people from Tampa, people from Cincinnati, from people from Chicago, all revolutionary conscious music. We're marching for the DNC convention on August 19th. So we're using this to network and build community the day before the march. But we have a permit for the march.
We be a part of
gonna talk. We gonna talk. Hold on, yeah. When you
Yeah.
talk about
Whatever
shit
you
on
wanna
air with you
cover.
motherfuckers, we gonna talk about it with you by ourselves. These motherfuckers
Yeah.
be trying to steal
Whatever
shit.
you want to be a part of or cover, but I definitely encourage anyone and everyone to come up there to Chicago and be a part of this. It's cultivating for more, because the government fucking sucks. So,
Yes.
which Peach for president, I have
That's
signs
what's up.
coming for that.
Peach for president. That's what's up. That should be your new single, Peach for president.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
Your new album,
Peaches.
Peach
You
for
don't
president.
even know what I got planned.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's
so
what's
I
up.
haven't really Vipeach.net is my website. Spotify, Apple, YouTube, all the things. Vipeach everywhere. You just that's I've tried to keep the branding so that anytime you search that, I'm gonna pop up. So
That's what's up.
definitely continue to follow. I have 60 unreleased songs that will be trickling out along the way. So there's never gonna be a shortage of content or music or pictures from me.
Okay.
And no video. We gotta help you shoot some video, girl. We about to get this popping with the VIP.
Let's go. I got a lot of stories to tell.
Shout out.
This is the beginning. We got some more. You gonna put some more on the table. Like sometimes you come to the table, you might put some ribs on it. Next time some pork chops. Next time some fried chicken with some greens.
Yeah, we'll
you gonna
see.
put some more on the table.
We'll see what this stirs up. Who maybe will reach out to you or whoever, whatever. But
please reach out to Dre Will Big Funny. Put it on the table podcast. And men things, if you want to, with Vipeach here, she put it on the table today. A lot of things. If you have anything to say about this, please reach out to us. Yes.
Leave some comments of what y'all
continue to debunk everything and anything that I've done. So I'm not ashamed of anything. So if anybody ever wants to rebuttal or challenge anything, I'm here for it.
Oh, you definitely coming back. We're gonna be with your ass live, man. This thing's about to be over. We're gonna be in the net together. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Not internet, in the net. You know what I'm saying? Both buckets. Hey, anybody out there that wanna put it on the table, y'all got a story, y'all got a life, put it on the table. Holla at Dre Will. It'd be funny, man. Much love, baby girl.
Thank you, Vipeach. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll see you later.
We'll see ya.
Hold on, before we go, tell the people what your name again and where to find you.
Vipeach, Vipeach.net, all the things. _Vipeach on Instagram, Vipeach on Facebook, Twitter, OnlyFans. Make sure you follow my OnlyFans and subscribe.
Oh, you got the OnlyFans.
Ran that bitch up. You want to see my titties?
That's what's up.
It's supposed to be titties on TikTok.
Thank you, VIP. Appreciate
All
you.
right.
Much love to you. Keep doing what you're doing.
All right, thank y'all.
All right.
Bye.
We gonna go.
So that's what it do, man. Dre Will Big Funny. Put it on tape podcast, man. Whew, I gotta take a drink. Look, she put it on the table today.
I'm gonna take me one, man. I'm gonna take me a sip though. I've been waiting to smoke.
Hey.
I want to smoke, but I ain't want to disrespect the camera with that shit though, man. But y'all know what I do. But man, this has been a good one though, man. We got some more people coming though. If y'all thank every one of y'all for real though. First, thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in and tapping in with us though, fucking with us on a new season and a new restructure of Putting on the Table podcast. Dre Will and Big Funny though, man. For real though, man. We got some people coming through.
And April 9th, next week, we have Drip with Lick 'em Like a Backwood. She will be on the podcast next week, man, telling us what she's doing. She moved to Houston from Cincinnati. And since she moved, man, she's doing big things.
Shit
She's
on
a TV show. She got signed or something like that to Sony. We're going to find out more about that.
Everybody ain't right,
man. So
everybody ain't right, and something goes right. So we're gonna find out what's going wrong and what's going right. I'm gonna just tell y'all, man, with Dre Will and Big Funny, man, you never know what's going on or who gonna be on that motherfucker, man. But the fact of the matter that everybody gonna put it on the table. Say that shit again, man.
Put it on the table.
Put it on the table. Like in church, man, put it on the table.
And we bringing the big guns out. Next week, we will have a special guest on Sunday at 8 p.m. Her name is Monica. She works on the Black Hamptons and the Family Business. And she does a lot of acting herself in major roles and things like that, man. She will be on the show next Sunday, special edition at 8 p.m. Like I told you, man, we are bringing out the big guns this season. All our celebrity friends, all our local talent friends, everybody that's doing something in the community. If you're doing something in the community, please hit us up. You would like to be on the Dre Will Big Funny Put It on Tape podcast, hit us up. We would love to interview you and know what you got going on.
Quit playing, man. You fundraisers, you politicians, you old ass pimps, your old drug dealers that don't want to do it no more because we don't want to get y'all in no case. Any great story that you got, anything that you got amazing, anything positive, whatever you got and you want to put on the table, unless it's weed gonna smoke it up, and that's none of your business.
So even if you got something to say about somebody, come put it on the table.
If you got something to say, but we ain't talking about your baby mama ain't shit, she ain't bought no Pampers. You not about to come on here. But you got a brand, you got an entertainment, you got a business. Put it on the table though, man. We all about putting on the table though and talking about getting your shit out there, promoting it.
We all about helping you
and putting it on the table.
You know what I'm saying? So what you got to say before we go out of here, man?
Hey, all I want to say before we go, man, I said this on my live earlier, but I don't know if y'all seen it though, man, but you got to count your blessings and realize what you're blessed for, man. We here in Cincinnati, man, it's supposed to rain all day, man, but it rains all around the world, right? When it rains, it's sunny days coming later, man. Mm-hmm. And I thought about something else, man. Mm-hmm. I realized I'm from the hood. I've always been from the hood. I love my hood. Grew up in the hood and still claim the hood. And I grew up with guns. And the thing about me growing up in the hood with guns, I've always had guns that I never had to use.
That's why they're like, you need a church music behind you. Like,
they gotta really hear that though.
Like, you need a church music behind the background.
In the motherfucking hood, and I got guns that I never had to use. That's a song. Good that I never fucking use. Had guns that I never.
That's what's up, man. Hey.
But
keep doing what y'all doing out there, man. Keep your head to the sky, man. Don't worry about nobody saying shit about y'all. People talking about me all the time. You think I care? I don't give a fuck. Just like my girl Jamie J say. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jamie J. I don't care what nobody say about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep doing what I do. I ain't scared to fall. I ain't scared to fail in nobody's face. You heard me? Because I know God got me. He gonna rise me to the top. You heard me? And if you got a drink tonight and you listen to us, please take a sip. Thank you.
Hold on. Give me a toast, man.
Thank you, man. Please take a sip. And we out, man. I appreciate everybody that's out there, man.
Don't be afraid to be great. Don't be afraid to be great.
Yes.
Go do what you gotta do.
Peace out.